One sunny day in Bikini Bottom, SpongeBob SquarePants and Patrick Star were having their usual antics when Patrick proudly announced, "I got a new pet." SpongeBob was intrigued. "Really? What kind of pet?" Patrick held up a rock and grinned. "Meet Rye." SpongeBob blinked in confusion. "That's a rock, Patrick." Patrick beamed. "Yeah, but he's my rock. Isn't he adorable?" Curious, SpongeBob leaned closer. To his surprise, the rock somehow seemed to sparkle in Patrick's hands. "Well, he is kinda cute," SpongeBob admitted. "Thanks, buddy." "Come on, Rye, let's roll," Patrick exclaimed, heading off with his unusual pet. Later that day, the pair decided to go geode hunting. Patrick rolled Rye across the sandy seabed, looking for shiny crystals. "Geode hunting is a cracking good time," Patrick declared. "Rye, you're the best rock ever." As they searched, a posh rock collector, Sir Percival Rockhound, noticed Rye. His monocle popped off in astonishment. "What a magnificent specimen! The perfect addition to my collection." Patrick wasn't impressed. "You talk funny," he said, shrugging. Rye seemed to sense the collector's admiration and rolled over to him playfully. "Looks like Rye wants to play with you," Patrick said. As Sir Percival hesitantly interacted with Rye, Patrick wandered off. SpongeBob found him later. "Where's Rye?" Patrick pointed across the way. "Oh, he's playing with the funny mustache guy." But Rye didn't stay long. Soon, he was back by Patrick's side. "Who's a good boy, Rye?" Patrick cooed. By evening, SpongeBob noticed Rye wasn't his usual sparkly self. "Patrick, have you been feeding him?" "Pets need food," Patrick gasped. "You're right. Good thing I have this big bag of cement mix. Just add water." Rye gobbled it up, and to SpongeBob's shock, Rye began to grow. He grew so large that the pair decided he needed a walk. "Come on, Rye, the world is your toilet," Patrick declared. As they strolled through Bikini Bottom, Sir Percival reappeared, determined to claim Rye. "I must possess that rock," he declared, scheming from the shadows. Meanwhile, Rye, now enormous, rolled around happily. Unfortunately, his size and enthusiasm caused chaos, leaving a trail of destruction. "Patrick, I think it's time to go home," SpongeBob suggested nervously. Back at SpongeBob's pineapple, Rye, now bigger than ever, seemed restless. "Patrick, I don't think Rye likes TV," SpongeBob observed, noticing the mess Rye had made. "Maybe he needs a new activity," Patrick said. Suddenly, Rye let out a rumble and rolled toward the door. "I think he wants to explore the world," SpongeBob said. Patrick nodded sadly. "You're right, SpongeBob. He's too big to keep as a pet now." With heavy hearts, they took Rye to a vast coral field and said goodbye. "You'll always be the best rock ever, Rye," Patrick said, watching as Rye gleefully rolled away into the horizon. As they walked back home, SpongeBob patted Patrick on the back. "You did the right thing, buddy." Patrick smiled. "Yeah, but I'll miss him. Guess I'll just have to find another rock tomorrow." SpongeBob sighed. "Let's hope the next one doesn't eat cement." And with that, another quirky day in Bikini Bottom came to a close.